I can imagine the knowledge we're moving out with as young people in this space. That session that we had today morning, and it was quite interesting. They talked about a topic I'm passionate about, that's science, technology, and innovation. And His Excellency Jakaya Kikwete emphasized that there is need to push forward for the science, technology, and innovation sector. The government needs to invest more in this sector if we are to have, development, if we are to create jobs.
This is the future, and this is how we are going to be employed, especially in this generation of climate change. We need to do something.
Besides all that, when we are looking at job creation as a major theme, and we see that at the end of the day, it's all about all these African countries coming together as one to push for this development, to push for this innovation. Because one country, we can't do it as one. If we come together and put minds together, go as far as Kenya has gone, go as far as South Africa has gone. I believe when we do that and put our resources, because once we combine all these resources, we are going to go far. So integration has been my major takeout.
To me, I really see that there is need to harness the democratic dividend, where young people are at the center stage of all these things. Be it the Agenda 2063 for the African Union and the Agenda 2030. So the young people, basically the children and youth, should be at the center stage because we believe we are the future.
Besides integration, I also feel like we have a lot to learn from each other as different nations. When I was in the leadership forum, someone mentioned about how Mauritius grew in the way that it only concentrated on parts of the sectors, like just one sector this year and the other. And we need to adopt, learn from each other such mechanisms and grow.
But it also takes our economy far. When we choose to come together and put those resources, because Africa, as Africa, we can feed this whole world. We can feed every planet, every continent. And we need to believe in ourselves as young people, because we carry the biggest population of our continent.
It's our time to act.
It's our time to shine, and there's no other time.
I should say, act now.
Act now, exactly. And I can't imagine how far the technology sector is going with an era that is having so much of AI. I feel like the future of technology is bright in Uganda, having so many things integrated. Agenda 2063 highlights one of the importances of AI. I don't know if we've read through it, but it's quite amazing. So really, there is a lot to do with climate change. I mean, we can see the young people out there planting trees here and there. And these are things that I talked about in these spaces, but we can see the actions of the young people.
Yeah, but we also can't eliminate the fact that there is more to be done, and it's just the beginning. And if we choose to sit back and also, feel like things are being done, we need to be the ones.
Besides that, we all need to try to work hard and groom sensible leadership, leaders that are passionate about each and everything that they're doing, people that know what they are doing and are willing to learn from others.
And have the heart for the people at the end of the day. Because if it's not about the people, then Africa is for Africans.
That reminds me of how we're having this conversation of America first, make America great, make Africa great.
Make Africa great.
And that's SDG 16. She's mentioned something really important because, guys, as much as we are pushing forward for sustainable development, for a sustainable future, we can't neglect the fact that the leadership and the governance is at the heart of all this. We need the resources, as you mentioned earlier, to be allocated in the right places. We need some of these actions to be done, but we also need follow-ups on the activities. And which people do that? The local leaders, the people in the responsible offices. So governance is really important.
And we need to involve the people in the grassroots levels. You know how most things are known by us and not really the people that are down there. So it's easy for you to understand, but a child in a village knows nothing about all this. And yet it is them that are affected most.
So even with this whole SDG implementation, I believe it's best when it's done right from the youngest. They get to understand my role in my community. I must take care of my environment. I must take care of my sister, of my brother, see that there is equality. I must take care of, be responsible.
It's actually exciting how children learn things and are very eager to implement. If you told a child that you are not supposed to dump things here, this child will easily take on the thing and then they will tell a grown-up, yo, you do this. And I don't think that. So I think this is how we should drive towards change.
Exactly.
Teach the younger children and see things happen.
It's in the Banyankole, they say, akatokin kakarcher kabisa. So when you are raising, start from the root. See that you raise it right. Because when it's raised wrongly, everything and the components are already wrong, it's hard to terminate or change anything.
So,
Yeah.